if you see my microphone going all over the place, if it's trying to like dipsy-dopsy-turvy all over the place, then let me know, because usually it already like falls into me before I can see it, because I'm not looking at my mic. Generally, I'm looking over here, over there, over there, over here, 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 there, here, there, here, there, here, there, here, there, 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 here, 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 here. You know, hi Jim, hi Brock. Hey, Carla. Okay, first I need to do a poll. You know I gotta do a poll. You know I love a poll. I already know what the answer's gonna be, honestly. But I'm still going to do this. Anyway, it's either a yes or no. So I'm asking this poll question because I didn't start watching it this other season. Hi, Seneth. Caleb, how am I doing? I think, I was good until this kept, like, falling into me. Let's move this over there. Okay, I think that's good. What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, except for, I get stressed out about my setup because it's not, yeah. Anyway, already went into that, but the reason why I bring up this poll today, is because, it's a South Korean show, but I just got up, I've watched all the seasons, the current season 4's, they release 2 episodes a week, so they've already done that for this season. It's like kind of midway through now, because up to episode 6, this morning I finally finished episode 6, I had to, like, catch up, a couple days ago, because I didn't start watching when the episodes started getting released, so I'm like, I watch it because it's a dating kind of reality show, but it's different because it's in Korea, it's all the standards. That's why I also loved watching The Boyfriend in Japan. I love when things are just different for like dating shows and all that. But and it's also, those people there are so confident about themselves, it's crazy. Also, I just love and I want people at the end of the day to love each other. Hi Gerard. But some people are saying this is the worst season of that, and I don't think it is. And I just figured, I didn't think that my audience really watched that. It's in South Korea, but it's very, very big on Netflix, and a lot of they have a big American following as well. So Wendy wants to know if my father's present in my life. No. Not today, hot man. Carla, if you like getting mad, definitely watch it. Definitely watch it. If not, I would recommend you don't watch it, because people, there's certain, also I get mad because, okay, there are certain, the people who get the most praise on that show are typically the people who are, well, all of them are like super skinny, but like the skinniest, palest people. There's been references to, like, people bring up how they think this season there's colorism going on. There's somebody who, I don't know what her ethnicity is, but she's like the least fair skinned of all of them, and she doesn't get like any screen time hardly at all. And people on Reddit are talking about how people are talking about how what was I gonna say, on Reddit, somebody made a post. If you go on the site called Inferno, it's on Reddit, you'll see somebody made a post about how Westerners need to stop projecting their beauty standards onto South Korean culture. But then I was happy because a lot of the comments were like, if something is wrong with a society, a culture, whether you're within it or outside of it looking in, we gotta be able to highlight those things and allow for change. How is change ever gonna happen, right? like so many of the women on that show specifically make themselves small and seem weak, and that's like, and the guys talk about that too, how they like a really delicate people. They always say the men are like pure. I want a pure woman. It's like, hey, what's pure to you, feller? Hi, Dolly. By the way, that's such a funny word, feller. Dolly, 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 Dolly. You love princess wedding dresses, that's fine. You can love princess wedding dresses. I have never really gotten too much into K-pop itself, but I just love dating shows, and this Singles Inferno show, I started watching it actually in the second half sometime of last year, and I decided, I think, or else maybe it was around a year ago, but I watched it because it seemed, well, it kept getting recommended to me on Netflix, like one of those hot shows, whatever, that they were pushing out, and so I started watching it. Finally, because it's a dating related show. I'm like, okay, I'll see how different it is here. And I'm like, ooh, the men here would not be able to handle all this, okay? I'd speak like a total of 3 to 5 sentences, and they'd think they were on Mars. And it's interesting, I was telling my mom about this. My longest relationship was my high school sweetheart, and he was an international student from South Korea. And so I'm like, I don't know. Oh, 10-10, make a wish. I'm like, I don't know how he liked me. I was a wild child. I wasn't wild as in I did a lot of bad things. I'm like a hyper silly gal. I don't know. So I'm like watching the show. That doesn't mean all men in South Korea are like this, right? But I'm like, obviously it's not like there's not people like that there. So I'm like, I don't know how my high school sweetheart ended up being with me, because I'm like, I'm so different from the people you'd see. I didn't say that at the time because I didn't know, but like now, like thinking back, I'm like, I'm very different from the people you'd see in Korea, who are native Koreans, born and raised in Korea. I'm like a wild child, comparatively speaking, so I'm like, I don't know, it's weird. And yeah, that's what they talk about too on the show. They talk about how, like, everybody, whenever they talk about eyelids, for the most part, people like when there's like no eyelid or like barely an eyelid, and how they don't like when there's thicker eyelid or like when they have a monolid. Hi, Henry. Sorry, that was a little bit squeaky. I don't know how that happened. Alice in Borderland. I've heard about that. What is that about again? I've heard about that. It's on Netflix. Yeah, but then Carla, here's the tea. We're the same age, but technically in Korea, they count you age 1 when you're born. So instead of being like 0 to 1 years old, like counting the months, you're 1 as soon as you're born. We're the same age, but he was a grade above me at a different school. So when he went to college, that second year, that we started dating right before junior year started for me, right before his senior year. When he went to college, around it, that was over an hour away. That's when shit went down, and he was an absolute nightmare. Nightmare fuel. Thank you, Babble. It's like Squid Games. I have not seen Squid Games, but thank you, Rebook2K. Should I Ehlers-Danlos Inferno. Is that the one that Dex is on? By the way, this is one of my favorite sounds. Like rattling. That's why I mainly got this one out. This thing. Because I think it's an underrated sound. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, Dolly. Also, I want to try this. I don't know actually how this looks. Oh no, it might not sound good. Let me know if you can hear that. Or I'll go like. Let me know if it's too much. It's too much. Should I stop? I can stop. I don't want it to be too much. Let me know. Henry says I should not stop doing this. Let me know. But even I can kind of hear it, which means it's probably more. Okay, I'll keep doing it then. I'll keep doing it. Hey. Hi, Giovanna. All good. I'm just gonna end the poll real quick. More people than I thought. I thought maybe one or two. Thank you, Giovanna. I appreciate it. Hi, Colton. Henry, do you have this kind? Yes, lavender, yeah. Hello. You mean what? Turkey drop, what does that even mean? Also, I guess one of the smells. because comedians are generally not funny. The funniest people are not comedians because comedians generally are offensive, and I don't appreciate that. Host, I don't know if that'd be good, but that would be cool. Shakti. The color of my eyes is either green, blue, or blue-green, depending on the day. They change color. Where are they right now? Can you see? Here, let me take my glasses off real quick. Let me know. Sorry, is that too much now? I haven't had Starburst in forever. I think the pink one, maybe. Hi, Mark. I would do that, Babel. Yes, that's okay. Josie, thank you. Thank you, Justine. My favorite candy. I don't eat candy. I eat Chin Chews, which are kind of a candy, but they're meant for like nausea and stuff. I eat dark chocolate, but like, so I guess if you consider dark chocolate candy. I may be white, but I do got some rhythm. Like I can hold a beat. I'm good with rhythm and dance and stuff. I get it from my dad. Raj Winder, Secrets, Whisper Secrets. I mainly just do this, yeah. Lyrics. I don't know any jazz song lyrics off the top of my head. How do we feel about Ray, by the way? Not Ray. Ray's R&B. Ray. I'm thinking of what's her name? Oh gosh, Laufey, Laufey. Oreos are vegan. I haven't had Oreos in a while, but I do like Oreos because they're vegan. I'll do this for another minute. Unless y'all really want me to keep doing it, I can keep doing with this. But let me know. You have to comment about it if you want me to stay on this or move on. Hi, AK. Hi, Marab. No, for which one? Like, you don't want me to move on. I do, Colton. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Mirab. Hopefully I will help you relax a little bit. Take some stress off. I'm so sorry. Yeah, 1 second though. I will go and get. I should have like a tube thing. I'll be right back. I used to have shorter ones, but I think I didn't use them for ASMR. So they got thrown out. I don't even remember like what this long one was for. Can you hear this? Can you hear that? My agent Snoozy. That's cool that the sound travels. Here, let me try to. Oh gosh, it's too long. Here. Can you hear that? Cotton candy is one of my least favorite things. I gotcha, Henry. I feel ya. Babble, don't you even. If you've never even had it. If you like cotton candy, you probably will like it, but I don't like cotton candy. Ow. Utaka. It just depends. I don't know if I've ever done it I think I've done a fast-paced live stream before, but I do fast-paced videos too on my channel, and slow-paced, and regular, like medium-paced, it just depends. Oh, Henry, you should have told them to fix it. But yeah, why am I vegan? I became vegan for health reasons. I was feeling too sick from having meat, and so I felt better going vegan. Especially as somebody who used to have chronic constipation. I'm gonna get a drink of water right back. Be right back. Old Spice. Wait, what? What did I miss? Old Spice isn't vegan. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Like when it comes to. Should we check to see if it's vegan? I try not to be too picky when it comes to like stuff that I'm putting on my body. I can't tell. I think it's vegan, but I'm not quite sure. It says it is a plastic stick. Have you ever had vegan buffalo wings, like the ones from the frozen section? Those are good. You don't know if plastic is vegan? What do you mean, agent? Like, do you want me to not do, like, more fast-paced ASMR? Or do you want me to use different objects? It's okay, Asian, you can say if you want. Like, do you want me to use something different, or do you want me to not go fast-paced anymore? Because it is a fast-paced video. Oh, dang it. Yeah, there. Oh, okay, I got you, agent. Thank you, Brianna. Yep, I continue to make those kind. Utaka, but for anybody who prefers the more slow ASMR, I have stuff for that too. For everybody. Thank you, Neha. Yes, I do. I've got tattoos. How about you? I've got tattoos. How about you? I've got tattoos. How about you? Roughly, I have 25 in total, not just all of them on my arm. Yes, I can do that right now, Colton. I'm not very good at finger fluttering, comparatively speaking. I can't do it for that long. Good. Thank you, Colton. Hi, Angela. It doesn't have any beeswax on here. It doesn't have any honey either. It doesn't have milk. It doesn't have any of that on here. Welcome, Angela. Okay, now I need to take a break. Oh, Sophia, I was just doing tapping and scratching. Yeah, make sure that the first tattoo you enjoy the experience as much as you can and that you enjoy what you end up getting. I like back of the hand, like back of the nail tapping. Okay, back to this. Back to some finger fluttering. Angela, what's that? A hat, crazy funky hunky. Crazy funky. Wait, how's it go? What's that? A hat, crazy funky junky hat, overslept. Something trying to look like Keira Knightley. We've been there. We've done that. I see right through your funky hat or something like that. How does it go? Anybody watch Resident Evil Plays? What's that? A hat, crazy funky junky hat. Oh, Nunsong, I'm so sorry. Hope you feel better soon. Oh, that's cool, Angela. Happy almost half birthday. Thank you, Sophia. I appreciate it. Yo, if you try going like this for a long time, it hurts. Oh, it hurts the forearms, dude. You're welcome, Colton. I just have to take breaks when I'm doing that, you know. Babbel, I have something called EDS, specifically HEDS, because because of that I have hypermobility. I have to crack my, see, I already just cracked these, I have to crack them again. I always have to crack my body around, because if I don't, I get stiff and then So then it's like, after that I had to crack my fingers again. My neck is already out of alignment though because of my concussion. Like I'm serious, y'all. If y'all saw me like have good posture, like my neck like will be like this. So I'm trying to put it like I have to like do stuff like to correct it at home. I wish I could afford a physical therapist. That is not covered. That is not covered by insurance. Isn't that so great? Oh my gosh, amazing. Amazing. Costs only $250 for a single appointment, each appointment. I love that. Bye, Angela. Brianna, hi. Oh, no, you've already been here. Fast glasses tapping. I don't have long enough nails for the glasses tapping. I'm sorry. Thank you, Sophia. Yeah, Henry. I have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Yeah, I have like stuff that's too tight, and then I need to go to a physical therapist because I can't just do all this alone. Because like I feel like I've been trying to do stuff to correct my neck, but that's just making me more tight in certain areas. Like there's stuff I can look up. I don't know if I'm doing things right or if I'm doing the right exercises. That's why I wish I could see a physical therapist, which is recommended for people with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. But I cannot afford to do that. Chiropractors are not good either. Whenever I've gone to the chiropractor, it makes everything worse. Even on the scans, it shows that everything gets worse, more of alignment and more intense. Because chiropractors usually don't specialize in Ehlers-Danlos syndrome or hypermobility. So there's only so much I can do there. It would just make it worse unless I go to somebody who specializes in hypermobility. And even then, it's not recommended to go to a chiropractor most of the time. For me. And it says, it's just, people say it's not genetic. I think it's pretty much genetic for the most part. But it's considered a condition that people have that typically they are born with. And there's plenty of different kinds. I have the most common kind of hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So I have, there's a lot of symptoms that go along with it. If you look it up, there's just a lot. Angela Shebel, Angela Shebel, Angela Shebel. Ava's channel. Ava. Interesting. I will not be stopping, Ava. If you like ASMR, you can leave. Thank you. because I still identify as that, but there are people who their gender can be dependent on their mood or what's going on in their life, or yeah, just how they're feeling that day. Some people, it just depends on the day. For me, actually, the more when it's winter, like right now, I actually prefer being referenced to as they, them, but I don't really, like, nobody in my life refers to me as they, them, which is fine. But if I had to say, like, when I'm more covered up, like in the winter, I prefer to go by they, them, and, yeah, like, when I'm working out, I definitely feel more, this is just me, I definitely feel my, non-binary part come out, where I feel more my balancing of masculine and feminine energy. So, like, for example, if I'm exercising, doing a sport, whatever, I definitely don't feel like, I don't like being referred to specifically as a woman in those instances. I really don't know how to explain it. It's something that I've only just come out earlier this past year, in the middle of this late this past year. It was the second half of this past year, 2024. It's something that I've only just realized. You know, I grew up in North Dakota, which is a very conservative space where you're not able to explore those things. And I didn't even grow up in a super religious household, although we were surrounded by like churchy people all the time. But for me, it's like I've thought about this. Sorry, now I'm just like off on a rant. When I was younger, I look back now and I think about when I was younger. When I was in middle school, I actually thought I was a boy, but I wasn't that I thought I was a boy. I didn't think that was a thing. I didn't think I could be a boy. But I remember all throughout middle school, I would always wish I was a boy. And then throughout high school, that eventually kind of weaned away. So that's why it just depends on my mood. It depends on like the time of year. It depends on what I'm doing. But I'm non-binary, so I kind of either gender or gender non-conforming, like whatever. There's a difference between that being gender non-conforming and just like there's gender non-conforming, or on the other side there's people who are non-binary who identify with both genders. So I'm more so like I identify with both, but also like I don't. So I don't really care. So I'm neutral. Like around this time of year, I'm more neutral. But again, I don't care if people refer to me as she, her. Those are my like more dominant pronouns. Like today, I'm definitely feeling more non-binary, which is why sometimes people refer to me as she, her. I don't like say things. I don't really care. But like if I had a preference for like how I'm feeling today, for example, I feel more my non-binary oats, my they, them, just like not conforming to anything. I think I wouldn't be surprised if in the future, like if you watch GBASMR, they go by any pronouns. So does Courtney Miller now from Smosh, and I feel like that could be me. Like I could go by any pronouns, but the environment I'm in now, the small town I'm in now, I just wouldn't feel comfortable fully expressing that outwardly. So ultimately, I wouldn't care being referred to as any pronouns, but my preferred ultimate pronouns are she, they right now. And I don't care if people do either. So I just wanted to put that out there. Yeah. Let me see what anybody said. It's okay, Henry. I like she, her, they, them. A lot of times I actually do feel like I prefer she, her, but sometimes like I'm feeling today or when there's and some people think that that's weird. Like, what do you mean your gender changes based off your mood? There's a lot of people who are like this. If you look it up, being non-binary and how it changes, fluctuates with your mood or just the day, who you're around. Which I didn't realize this until I finally came out as non-binary, because I thought whenever I had these thoughts that I was just like there was something going on in here and that I wasn't fully. I don't know, that I just was being a weirdo. That I was just like trying to explain things that didn't need explaining, or I was over explaining. But it's like, no, it's okay. You can be like this and that's fine. So I don't mind she, her, or they, them. But from feeling today. I guess I could always say that in the beginning of a live stream too, like today, my preferred pronouns or whatever. Today, share they them, but they them would be amazing. It's also interesting how I'm not used to people referring to me as they them because nobody in my life, like my mom knows I'm non-binary, but she mainly just talks to me. She doesn't talk to other people in reference to me as much, and when she does, it's not, I don't, especially because again, conservative, like more rural, towny area, people wouldn't understand if my mom referred to me as they, so it's like, I don't care, like that's fine. But yeah, I never have heard anybody refer to me as they, them for being non-binary, other than just like they, oh yeah, like they're over there, but not like because I'm non-binary, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. Tony, I am whispering. I prefer she, her, and they, them. But just today I'm preferring more they, them, but I also am fine with either today, or just at any point in time. Gender fluid, so non-binary, and gender fluid fall under similar umbrellas. But some people just prefer the term gender non-conforming because it really highlights the fact. Well, actually, I don't want to say it. They're not always the same. Gender non-conforming, you don't identify with any or any gender at all. Typically speaking, everybody's different. For me, also a lot of people who are non-binary, like when I was doing research myself, coming to my own conclusions on Reddit, people talked about how you can't, there's a lot of people who, I don't know what people were projecting, but people were saying, if you're non-binary, you have to not identify also with a gender, but I do mainly identify with being a woman, but still non-binary, so like I finally saw some posts where people said that they're like that. I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one, because then people are like, oh, then that means you're a demi-girl. You're like, identify with being a woman, but you're also non-binary, but I don't like the term demi-girl, especially because I'm demisexual. Demisexual, I have to develop emotional feelings for somebody before developing sexual attraction, and it's not something that's a moral choice, it's something that's literally a physical part of me. Like I do not develop sexual attraction to people until there's been enough of any connection. That's why you hear about in the demisexual community. Oh yeah, like I fell in love with my best friend, and people like are always falling in love with their best friends because it's like it's about the connection, but it's not because like when I tell people this, people are always like, oh, that's how it should be. It's like, no, it's not something that I choose. It's something that I literally cannot develop a sexual attraction until some sort. That doesn't mean every single connection it's formed. It's just like a certain connection gets formed, and then those kinds of feelings come after the emotional connection without me choosing it to be like that. It's just how it is. So I don't like demi-girl. Also because I don't like referring to myself as a girl because I'm a woman, babe. Even though, but seriously, I don't like that. It's like more like youthful, cutesy. It's like I'm a mature woman, okay? But I'm also non-binary, so I don't like demi-girl. And we shouldn't, if I like identifying as non-binary, people should not feel uncomfortable by that. If I'm identifying like this, it makes me happy. It's just something. But yeah, I don't talk to people about it much. Just because people around here especially don't understand. People just don't get it. But yeah, so I know that's a lot of explaining, but I just thought it's a good time now to like talk about all that, I guess. Might as well. Helps me to like think about things too. Thank you, Undertaken Gaming. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, and it's weird because like around here, or even people are accepting of people being gender non-conforming or non-binary. I just know that there's people out there who will view me differently, or be like, well, how come in the summer you wear dresses? Like, because I want to wear dresses and I look pretty. I wear pretty dresses and I look pretty. And I don't care showing off my body, okay? Being non-binary does not mean you look a certain way, that you act a certain way, that you talk a certain way, that you're from a certain area. You could be conservative as heck. You could be somewhere where it's a rural town where people would literally persecute you for being this way. And that's why it's like trans people have always existed, non-binary people have always existed. We're not going away. We can't go away because we can't change who we are inherently. And the politics of it all, what's going on in America demisexual, bisexual, non-binary woman. So, plot me somewhere, even like down south, in the middle of nowhere, and then somebody say I'm a hitchhiker, and I explain all this. I'd probably literally people think I'm from Mars. Yeah. This is so confusing. Not trying to be rude. I understand, Colton. Some people, it's like if you don't, yeah, but a lot more people could get it. I know that it can be confusing, especially if people don't identify in the way I do. So it's completely fine as long as you're just like allowing people to live their life. You're not being, you aren't being rude. You know, as long as you're not, like you can do your own research. Everybody's different. That's the thing. No one single non-binary person's the same, right? Just it's like how no straight person is the same. Although people do make that assumption about cis white men in America, but you know, or just men in general. No offense to my men, but I'm not saying that that's true. Anyway, oh, before I forget, let me end the poll. Okay, good. Chocolate ones, my favorite. Okay. Bonk, I'm fluid, but want to say that there is no correct way to be non-binary. Yes. You can be partially aligned with a binary gender and still identify as non-binary if you feel part of you said to. Exactly. Thank you, Bonk. Thank you. Because seriously, upon my own research, there's a lot of even non-binary people and gender non-conforming people who are like, no, like that isn't a thing. You have to be one way or the other. It's like, why do we have to police the way people feel? Inherently, like how they are, what feels correct for them. If it is literally not hurting you, quite literally, it is not hurting you. Like, why does it make people so upset? I just don't get it. Why does it make you, not you, by the way, but when I'm saying you, why does it make people so uncomfortable? Is it something that you are projecting because you cannot live your most authentic self, even if you're not queer, even if you're not non-binary? Is there something about you that you feel like you have to fit into this certain mold in society, in the community that you live in? So that's why you are projecting, because somebody, you find out somebody is a certain way, that they're living their more authentic life than you are. And so you feel like you're projecting because you cannot live life in the way that that person is. You cannot be honest with yourself. You cannot be honest with those around you. Is that really what it is? I could go on and on and on about this. I'm telling you. Undertaker came in. We're talking about this, how we identify. So and like a little bit of queerness, some gender identity mainly. Colton, I will be alive for quite a bit long. Well, a little bit, at least a bit longer. My battery isn't dead yet. How long are you going to do? In my case, I use it as an umbrella term because I feel connected with a lot of different similar labels. I got you, Bonk. They're talking about gender fluid. I try my best, Henry. It's okay, Colton. I don't like if people mess up and stuff. Like, for me personally, I don't even say people messing up, but if people were to, well, I really don't care about any pronouns. For me personally, that would be cool. But it also depends on my mood. So, like, if I'm feeling one day I only want to be referred to as they, them, and somebody keeps going against that, and they get mad because I'm telling them to not refer to me like that, then that's, yeah, that would be a different story. But Colton, as long as you are trying and understanding and learning. Hi, Rajwinder. Hi, Mia. Undertaker. For me, there's so many ways in which politics affects my life, so I can't be silent about any of it, especially what's going on in America right now. Yeah, exactly. Like, it doesn't have to be political. People make it political, but right, it's about people changing and learning and wanting to be able to be respectful to you and refer to you a certain way, you know? Even Cher, when her son came out as trans, Cher at first apparently was very against that and very, like, not okay with it. Cher, a gay icon, a queer icon for ages. And then, but now I think her and her son Jazz are probably get along better now, but at first Cher was not okay with them being trans. So even people who say, like, oh yeah, I'm completely fine with this, then when it enters your own home, you might have a different thought, and you might be triggered. So it's like, yeah, all of that. Thank you, Mia. these things are on Reddit or on Drag Race if people are non-binary and they talk about that, or Two-Spirit, like in Canada's Drag Race, there's quite a few Two-Spirit Indigenous people who have been on that show, and it just like Drag Race literally has saved my life. I'm telling you, it has opened my eyes and made me realize that I am bisexual, and that I am non-binary. So 11/11, make a wish. My pronouns, Undertaker, are she, they. So you can refer to me as she, you can refer to me as they. Around this time of year, I prefer they, them. If I had to pick one or the other, I prefer they, them, like right now. But she, her is still fine. Like, it's okay. So 90s in a row. Henry, what type of work do you do? I'm sorry if you said before. You don't have to say if you don't feel comfortable. Coraline. Oh, I love the name Coraline. I've never seen that movie, but people say I would love it. What's the reason for pronouns, Coraline? It's so that people feel comfortable in their skin and that they get recognized for who they are by other people, showing respect to that. Like if somebody were to refer to me as they, them, or she, her, you know, it's like that's respectful to me. My favorite band is Greta Van Fleet. I'm sorry, John, I did steal it. Inventory audits. I've never understood what auditing isn't. That like when I think of audits, I think of like taxes. Is it just like doing it like okay? I think I understand what you're saying. I would suck in corporate world. I would literally suck so bad. Nirvana or Korn. Cool. It's okay, Coraline. It's like I'm just assuming, it could be wrong, like if you prefer to go by she, her. If I kept referring to you as he, him, then that would be disrespectful. So she, her, if that's your preferred pronouns, that would be respectful. Oh, cool. So you don't like work at one specific store then? Like you go all over the place. Do you enjoy doing that? Or would you prefer to stay at one place? Do you also do that to make sure people aren't stealing? Sorry, that might not sound the best. Jose, you think I'm annoying? Thank you. Oh, do you not work alone then, Henry? Like, do you have people that go with you to these places? You think I'm gay? I am bisexual, so you're half right. You're half right. I'm at least half gay. And a lot of y'all know I live in Minnesota, and it's actually a very like split state in terms of politics, blue or red. But we make really good forward progress here. Tim Walz is from Minnesota, you know. He was the VP candidate with Kamala, and there's a lot of things that Minnesota does that is ahead of the curve, which I'm so grateful for. I don't blame you. I'd be gay too if I was a girl. Oh, right. Yeah, it is cool, Jose. But being gay is cool too, so literally you get a hold of yourself. as a YouTube creator. Henry, do you enjoy your job? Nope. We don't like Trump heroes, eh? That's right, Coraline, gay power. But we don't like Trump here. How brave of that one. I don't know about like religious like titles, but was she a priest at the diocese? The church, the diocese church. Oh my god, I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I don't know about Goku, so I would say gay power. But yeah, I like never see or hear anybody like on YouTube like talk about you got a dump truck. I don't know about that. Because so much of my life has been politicized. There's no way I could be silent, you know. I'm not even a big creator, but it's like there's somebody out there who I know I can help by talking about these things. So is it still freezing? Not well, I mean below freezing, yes, but that's like all winter here. But it's not like super cold right now, Habiba. Under Armour. What's your favorite store to go to, Henry? Or is it just like a small business that's your favorite? Is it Token almost? Are they saying that like in an offensive way, or I mean, I honestly don't care what people do if people identify a certain way, but if they're saying it to like you know how there's queer baiting, are they saying that to like bait people? I don't even know what the equivalent to that would be, gender baiting. I don't know how that would work, but do you think they're just trying to appeal to the masses, or are they fine? I guess I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't understand if it's like what they're doing is good or bad. For your entertainment mall. Oh, cute. I've never heard of that, for your entertainment. Henry, are you listening right now, like at work? I wonder how many people listen while at work, because there's a few people pop in here who are from America. It's like, I wonder if y'all are at school, or just got home from school, or if you just didn't work today, or if you're at work, or if you work a different shift. Casey's. I gotcha. Maybe you're at work. That's cool. People listen to ASMR at work. Part of a minority. So, if they're just trying to be part of a minority group, isn't that with ill intent? I would think so. If that's not actually how they are or identify, I would feel like that is bad intent. Because I didn't get to choose to be like this. You don't just get to, just pretend. It's not play pretend. It's not Barbie dress up time. You know? You feel to identify with your body. What do you mean? Henry, do you just like, when you're at work, do you just like listen to the people around you? Do you just eavesdrop? You're just finishing off, Habiba. It got canceled today. Class in 40 minutes, Babel. And they could maybe still be figuring it out, Carla. I mean, I don't know. Some people like feel very feminine doing traditionally masculine things, so it's like, who am I to say? Oh, I got you, Henry. the store's playing. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do audiobooks. Like when, I don't know if anybody else relates, whenever people would read in class or I would read in class, I couldn't comprehend, like out loud reading. I'm not an auditory learner, so like that doesn't do anything for me. I have to be able to like read it myself, and like I can't, like in tests and quizzes and stuff, I wouldn't be able to concentrate if there was like literally any noise. It was so hard for me to do quizzes and tests because I like long paragraph stuff too. Like math was always the easiest because it's not too much to read. Like reading words, if there's long paragraphs and it's like, what's the answer? I have to keep rereading and rereading when there's noise. I get distracted so easily, so yeah. Audiobooks, I want to be able to understand like what the book is about, because I want to be able, it goes like in one ear out the other. See, I'm a slow reader as well. Oh, that's interesting, Carla. I know quite a bit of people are like that. Yeah, I'm a slow reader. I don't skim read. I can't. I'm not able to skim read. Henry, when you're at work, do you ever get asked to get help with something, to find something? Because I think you work specifically there. Oh, I love that sound so much. I feel you, Babel. I've been on a book for quite some time too, because I have to be in a certain mood. Like reading makes me fall asleep, so I have to make sure I don't fall asleep reading. And if I read it usually at night, it's like, then what? And then if I'm too tired, I can't retain the information anyway. Does it annoy you, Henry? Also, Henry, I think I've posted this before on my channel in the community tab. If you ever seen me post Henry the White Squirrel that lives in our neighborhood, there's like 2 or 3 now. But Henry the White Squirrel, because I think he procreated. And yes, I'm assuming his gender, but he's a squirrel. I think he's okay. But his name is Henry the White Squirrel in our neighborhood. must have been a really old one. Oh, a year ago. We're almost at 50 likes. If you would like the video, that would help me out a lot, everybody. 2 likes away. One sweater. Oh. Oh, I think I know what I'm talking about. And then you disliked it, or you unliked it. Hey, I saw that. No, it's okay. Also, this might be embarrassing, but I watched season 1 of Hello Kitty, and that's also, it takes place in Korea, but it's mainly English-speaking people. Like, I mean, they mainly speak English in the show. Season 2 came out, and I feel like watching that too, but that's definitely a show for young people. But sometimes I like watching those shows, because it's like, it makes me feel young again. It makes me think of the life I didn't have. I usually don't utilize streaming services or watch things. You know, what I do is usually documentaries or docuseries. Whenever I've been pulling cards lately for myself, it always is like, take time to relax. I'm like, maybe I'll do that after this. Hi, Colton. I'm gonna be heading out shortly. Hi, Itachi Gaming. No, you do make sense, Carla. Yeah, I don't, you can dress in a masculine way, but still identify as she, her. Oh, that's good. Why do you have to type 10 hours a week? They like monitor how long you're typing. What if you're a quick typer? I don't even have a favorite clothing brand anymore, honestly. I would prefer to get things thrifted, to be quite honest. Nowadays. Like, I don't even know. Vans. Just because, like, I don't know, the ethical rating, I think it's probably low. But I like the skater aesthetic, even though I literally do not skate. I've always worn Vans, not Converse. And so whenever I'm out and about, I always wear Vans. My white or black Vans, typically, because they're comfortable. You skate. Oh, that's cool. That's sick, dude. I wish I could. I have really bad balance. Your speed building for court reporting. Doing it worth permitted crime. Oh, that's so cool, Babel. I was the fastest typer at my school in my grade for typing class. And I'm pretty sure it's because my mom would always allow me to do stuff with a computer, our home computer. So I learned to type fast and like use the mouse really well. Yeah. I don't know. I also have small hands, which people say helps. you so much, Babel. I appreciate it. My next live, I don't plan on going live tomorrow, but I do post on Fridays, so watch for my video tomorrow. Oh, there's a surprise video tomorrow. It's a different kind of video. Okay, I'll give you that. It's not going to be a typical video you'd see from me. And instead of it being uploaded at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, it will be uploaded at 9 p.m. So an hour later, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? And it's going to be a different video. And you'll see what I mean if you watch it.